Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name's Benson. What's yours? So there is this heinous rumor going around that I might be some kind of Star Wars fan, I guess, maybe, sort of, possibly a fan of Star Wars. You know, the rumors have been spread, and I guess it's time to verify if these rumors could possibly, maybe, be true. Where'd it go? Right there. Oh, hang on. Right there. Right there. There. There's a BB-8 right there. There's a steal from Rogue One right there. But anyways, I guess the supposed rumors are true that I am a Star Wars fan. So there's a tag that was created for May the 4th. Yeah, it's late because I just watched the video I got tagged in. So I was tagged in it by my buddy Jeremy over there from the Magic Geekdom. So we are gonna do the Star Wars challenge. So the very first tag question is, what's your favorite Star Wars drinking item, utensil? So here's the thing. I don't think I own a Star Wars drinking item. I, after watching recent videos, clearly am lacking in the Star Wars tiki mug department. And I need to know where to get one, because what the heck? The BB-8 you saw was a Star Wars drinking item. Let me see. This stuff's stored everywhere. The problem that I'm going to show you this item is it's probably my favorite drinking item, but they have never been drank from, simply because these are considered the Fabergé egg of the Star Wars glass collection. And it's these bad boys right here. These are the original, like, Burger King release Star Wars glasses. These were given to me by a lady I work with who just had them in a box and wanted somebody who was going to enjoy them to take them, and I have them. So you got Han and Chewie, you got Darth Vader, and some stormtroopers, and the Death Star. Yeah, Burger King, the original Burger King. You got like R2-D2 on the back, like explaining what it is, like what's on the glass. You got Luke and Leia, and Death Star again, and then the droids here. I have no idea what these glasses are worth. I've never looked it up. I have just been told by other Star Wars collectors and fans that they are the Fabergé egg of the Star Wars glasses, and that I'm one lucky son of a gun. So there's that. I didn't memorize the questions, so let's go find out what the next question is. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Number 2. Show us your favorite Star Wars wearable item. Here's the thing with that. My favorite Star Wars wearable item, I no longer own anymore. I dropped a bunch of weight recently in the last year and a half, and that shirt was like wearing a nightgown. But it was my favorite one at the time. It was Chewbacca in a pair of aviator glasses, and it looked freaking amazing. His hair was blowing in the wind, and they were just cool. They were awesome. They were amazing, the shirt was. I'd have to say now my favorite wearable Star Wars item, I keep it with me every day, it's that bad boy right there. So, Kristen and I have matching Star Wars tattoos. Mine is the Rebel Alliance symbol, and it says I know, and hers is the Jedi Temple symbol, and it says I love you. So if you know what that's from, if you're a Star Wars fan, actually I think most people who have just seen Star Wars are going to know what that's from. Sorry, I got dark. Number 3, show me your most recently acquired Star Wars item. This is a good one. Ooh, I know what it is. Yes, I was gonna say it's books. We got these books from Dollar General or whatever, but no, it's this guy right here. Kristen bought this for me. We found it on sale. Hang on, I've got to spread it out. Most recent Star Wars item that I bought, this guy right here. It is a blanket. So you've got Kylo Ren and a Stormtrooper on this side. It's this super fluffy, soft. It's really crazy. Like, I love this blanket so much. It's a gorgeous blanket. It's literally just big enough for me to use. If you flip it over to where, like, the fabric side, the Kylo Ren picture and stuff, is laying, it's cooler. But if you flip it to that fluffy white side, it gets super warm. It's great. I love the blanket. I use it every night, actually. Alright, number 4. We're on 4. 4. Show me your favorite Star Wars themed gift you have received. Okay, that technically wasn't a gift. So what's the Star Wars themed gift? It's not up. But I gotta get it out of the closet and possibly show it to you. Hang on. I love you guys. This is a pain to take out. I'm gonna show it to you. These were given to me by a very good friend of mine for Christmas one year. They are still in the tube that he gave them to me because I haven't found poster frames to put them in. I don't even know where to look, what size they need to be. I just haven't had time to go find them. But I love these. And actually, I don't even have the wall space. Kristen would freak out because there's like 20 of these in here. But these are the original advertisement posters for Phantom Menace. And so you got young Anakin and his pod racing stuff. And Zabulba. So there's that one. This is one of my favorite ones. It's young Anakin, and then his shadow makes the Darth Vader. It says Episode 1. There's another one from a different angle, so you see the shadow Vader and then young Anakin. Queen Amidala. Anakin and R2-D2 and the Starfighter when they're taking on the Trade Federation ships. And the one that most of you are gonna hate, there's the Jar Jar. Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul. There's another Obi-Wan. Another one with Darth Maul, Jedi vs. Sith. And the one most people are gonna love the most, the full Darth Maul. So there's like 3 images of Darth Maul. And that's the last one. Whew, those are a madhouse to get back in that tube. Anyways, okay. So you saw those. Those are my favorite Star Wars themed gift I've ever received. I mean, like I said, the glasses were from a lady I work with, and those are technically a gift. But those went under the drinkable items. So I've been given some really cool Star Wars items. So number 5, show me something that has an obscured Star Wars character on it. I don't know if I have one that's got like an obscure character. I could steal from Ghastly and show you a random Stormtrooper. Alright, I found them. So, obscure Star Wars guys. How about Stormtrooper that bonks his head on the door coming in? Is that a good one? Let's see. How about random guy over Darth Vader's shoulder? How about this guy loading R2-D2 into the X-Wing? Most of the people in this picture. All of the people in this picture except for the few in the front. Some more people in this one. These are some of the original Star Wars trading cards. The backs, they make like a big picture. Hey, look at Jawa. Some of them have facts on them and stuff. These were also given to me by that very sweet lady that gave me the Star Wars glasses. They're random Star Wars trading cards. I mean, they're old too. They're some of the originals. There's no dates or anything on them. I've never looked them up to see if you can find them or to see if I even have the whole set here. I just thought they were cool, you know, and I have kept them since she gave them to me, and I think they're pretty neat. Number 6. Show me your favorite Star Wars trading pin. That's not fair either. I am an avid Star Wars pin. I'm just an avid pin collector, so let's see. Actually, none of my Star Wars ones are actually up here on my Star Wars board, and the reason is I have an entire lanyard themed Star Wars, so I'm gonna get that for you. But just to show you, that's a cork board. That's a painting that I did that says "May the Force be," or no, yeah, "May the Force be with you," and it's got like a lightsaber handle on it. And I put pins on that. And I mean, some of those aren't Disney pins. Like there's a Hydra pin up there that's not a Disney pin. The rest of them are though. But yeah, so I've got all of those up there. But hang on, I have an entire lanyard of just Star Wars tokens. This thing weighs like 5 pounds, but my favorite Star Wars pen isn't even on this lanyard because my favorite Star Wars pen combines 2 of my favorite loves. But I'll just give you a quick rundown of these. So, these are super cute. I'm so glad I collected these. I actually bought them from a private collector. And of course, they're on a Star Wars lanyard. But again, like I said, my favorite pen, my favorite Star Wars pen, I would consider it a Star Wars pen, is on my Lilo and Stitch lanyard. So it is this guy right here. It's my favorite because it's the very first pen I ever bought when I started collecting. It's the very first pen I ever bought when we all went to Disney as a family. And this pen is just one of my favorites. I've had multiple people ask me to trade them for it, and I won't. I've never seen it since I got it, but that doesn't mean it's not around the park. But it's Stitch as Emperor Palpatine standing in front of the window. So yeah, that's my favorite Star Wars pen. It's my Stitch's Palpatine pen. Show me the most bizarre Star Wars item in your collection. Bizarre, like, that's gonna be to each their own. I have multiple, what I guess people could consider bizarre. My wife, I love her to death, got me this. It's a Jabba the Hutt snack bowl. I use it to keep extra Mickey pinbacks in. I guess that's bizarre, or could be considered bizarre. I have a R2-D2 and a C-3PO seasoning shaker that I keep like homemade seasonings in that I put on like food and stuff. I had at one point, I don't have the whole set anymore, but it was the R2-D2 measuring cup set, and he came together and he looked like a droid. But I mean, I guess probably the weirdest one to me is when Dixie did their Star Wars big thing, you could collect these guys. They're called Star Wars Cosmic Shells. And me and the kids collected the entire collection. It took a lot of trading with other people. People from work would bring them to me. All of them. And even some doubles. So, and we even sent some to people that didn't have all of them. I know I sent a bunch to my buddy, James. So, this is probably the weirdest, most bizarre item in my collection. And I wouldn't even consider it bizarre or weird. It's probably it's not the one I ever saw myself collecting all of them of. And they're super cool. So, yeah, we'll go with that as the most bizarre. The entire Cosmic Shell collection that Winn-Dixie released. And Winn-Dixie's a southern food chain, like a Publix. Yeah, so there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I guess I get to pick and tag 3 people. 3 people that I think are gonna do the Star Wars tag challenge. I'm gonna tag Kyle from Fly Me to Disney. You gotta do this one, man. This one's on you, okay? I'm gonna tag Sawyer in the middle. They have a great YouTube channel. They do Disney stuff, but they also do like family travels and stuff. In fact, they just did one. It's dad jokes in shoot, I can't remember the name of the state park now, but man, he had me cracking up listening to his dad jokes. Like, I don't even, his kids and wife looked at him the way mine do when I make jokes. So Sawyer in the middle, all of you guys get to do this one. All right, I'm gonna tag you in this. You don't have to start a YouTube channel. Post it to Twitter or something. But I want to see, because I gotta know, like, this he's got some on-point Star Wars knowledge. My buddy Wes from the Disney to Distance podcast. I know you don't have a YouTube channel. Like I said, just share it to Twitter or something. Do it in picture form. It's at Wes Kinetic on Twitter if you guys want to go follow him, so you can see. Hopefully he'll do this. Come on, man. I know you're a busy man, but I feel like you might have some pretty cool hidden gems in your Star Wars nerdmabilia. Alright, so those are my 3. Kyle, Fly Me to Disney, and the Sawyer in the middle, and Wes Kinetic, on Twitter, you guys get to do the Star Wars Day May the 4th be with you challenge. I really enjoyed this one. I know this is probably longer than it needed to be, but I love you guys. Till tomorrow.